Welcome. My name's Tellman Knudsen. You are here live for the Get Shit Done Show, episode 296. Today's episode is called Make the Salsa. Why is it called Make the Salsa? Because my very first business, I mean, technically you could say my real first business, thank you, Tim Jordan, for reminding me of this a few years ago, was Tim Jordan and I worked together, I believe, to create a role-playing game. We don't have a copy of it anywhere, but we did photocopy it on like the school photocopiers and sold it at the local comic book shop. I think we sold 3 copies for like $10 a piece. But that was my first attempt at a business. I don't think it was a real business. My first real business was Tellman Salsa. I started my freshman year in high school or in college, and I lasted for 5.5 years. It was bootstrapped. Every batch of salsa, I had to like work jobs and borrow money and everything else to make the next batch. People loved it. Unquestionably, people absolutely loved Tellman Salsa, but unfortunately, it was more expensive, and not more expensive to make it than I could sell it for wholesale, but close to. And I just couldn't turn a profit with it the way I was making it, the quantity that I was making it in. And I was completely bootstrapped, completely underfunded, first business, knew nothing about marketing at the time. And so it was a labor of love, and developed thousands and thousands of local followers and fans of Tellman Salsa. However, alas, I couldn't make the business model work. And so we folded the company, stopped the business, moved on, and I've kept making salsa. And my love of hot peppers started in high school, early in high school. And I remember challenging friends to hot pepper eating contests and hot sauce eating contests, and first discovered truly hot sauce at this place in New Hampshire that was called Shorty's Mexican Roadhouse. And it expanded. Eventually there were I think half a dozen Shorty's Mexican Roadhouses. I don't think Shorty's is still around, unfortunately. But back in the day in New Hampshire where I grew up, you couldn't get hot sauce. It wasn't a thing. And they had Melinda's, of all things, Melinda's hot sauce. I know it's widely distributed now, but back then you couldn't get it in grocery stores. I didn't even know it existed. And Shorty's would have all the different types of Melinda's on their table, and they give you free chips. And we'd go there after when it opened up in West Lebanon. We'd go there after high school, and we'd eat hot sauce until we were crying, and I just loved it. I was really, really into it. And so in college, started the salsa business and came up with some recipes that were just over the top amazing. And the one that really stood out, that was really memorable, that everybody still asks for to this day, is the golden salsa. And is incredibly addictive, tastes amazingly good. And I've tweaked the recipe over the years. I've improved the recipe. So it's so good. And I made a batch a few months ago. It's a cooked salsa, best served hot. And I just ran out of it. And my last, I had a 1-cup mason jar that 1-cup mason jar that had my last bit of Tellman salsa in it, and I ran out last night. And so I decided to make a new batch of Tellman's Golden Salsa. And the reason that I'm telling you about this today on the Get Shit Done show is because one of my loves is hot peppers and salsa. And the Golden Salsa recipe is just, I was granted a gift from God when I got that recipe downloaded into my mind. It was just incredible. And So I love making it. I love eating it. I love sharing it with people. It's great. It's one of my true loves of my life. And so I love hot peppers. I have a huge hot sauce collection. I eat as much as I can. I collect hot sauce. I try everything I can find. But so I'm 48 now. I'm about to turn 49 in January. And I've been making salsa since I was 19. Okay. It's a long time. It's a long 30 years. And I still love it just as much now as I did then. And so I encourage you, especially if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling worn out, if you're stuck in a rut, if you're on a financial plateau, or maybe you're not feeling motivated to exercise, there's something that you want to break free, but your day is just done. You're just doing the same thing every day and you're unhappy, you're not moving forward. One of the quickest ways that you can break yourself out of that pattern is to do something for several hours that you truly love, that other people truly love. Make something, create something, do something that you've loved your entire life. Spend some time with it. You don't have to make any money with it. It's great if it's shareable. It doesn't have to be, but it's great if it's something you can share with other people and other people can enjoy too. I'm curious, for those of you who are watching right now, what is your equivalent of making the salsa? What's something that you love to do, that you love to work on, that you love to create, that other people appreciate when you do it, it's one of the loves of your life. What's one of those activities? I love to run. I love to make salsa. I love to play the didgeridoo. I love to do hypnosis. What do you love? I would love to hear about it in the comments below. My name is Tellman Knudsen, and this is episode 296 of the Get Shit Done Show. And today we're talking about doing what you love in order to move your life forward, to get unstuck, in order to expand what you've got going on. And if that resonates with you, if you're enjoying today's episode, please follow me on whatever platform you're watching on. We're currently live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And you can follow me, Tellman Knudsen, on any of those platforms. And if you want to get more shit done, if you want to overcome procrastination, if you want to improve and increase your productivity, if you want to enhance your money mindset, then come join us at getshitdone.com right now. I would love to see you there. All right, this is Tellman Knudsen. I'm going to go and grab some dinner with my son this evening. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic evening as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Get Shit Done Show. Big question I have is if we're going to do a live streamed hypnosis session tomorrow. And so I would love to know, what would you like it to be about? What problem or challenge would you like tomorrow's live streamed hypnosis session to address and to help you with? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for now. This is Tellman Knudsen. Over and out. You know what time it is? It's time to get shit done. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.